Nick, this is a surprise. Come on in.
Thanks.
The way you left before, is everything okay?
Yeah, just a minor incident with Sage. She's doing better now.
Oh, okay. Well, I can see how stressed you are about this, and I know that for Sage, it's going to be a transition. We just have to remember that Sage is going to get the best treatment from Dr. Anderson.
Well, that's why I came back, so I could be prepared.
For what?
Sage's treatment. I was hoping you can give me some insight on how Anderson works, things she likes to talk about, advice she likes to give.
Well, I know you're nervous about all this, but I really don't think that you can compare the two situations. Because I checked myself into Fairview voluntarily, and Sage, I just don't know how my experience would be useful.
Look, you know the doctor a lot better than I do, Sharon. Sage's treatment is in this woman's hands, so any information you could give me would be helpful. I just want to know everything I can about her.
No. I have never seen a psychiatrist as devoted to her patients as Dr. Anderson. She's one of the best, Nick. You and Sage have nothing to fear with her.
This devotion, do you think that's why she's so interested in Sage and her interactions with Sully?
Well, I know that Sage feels Dr. Anderson crossed the line, but, as far as my family history goes and my current family dynamics, that all plays into my recovery as long as I'm still her patient.
Have you always been this positive towards her?
I guess there were a few times I questioned her decisions.
Like when she kept you away from your family on the outside world for weeks on end? Did you think that's what was best for you?
That's a little hostile.
Sharon, honestly, I don't mean it to be. I'm just trying to understand how this woman operates.
Well, you told me you think Dr. Anderson is the best one to treat Sage, but now it's starting to sound like you don't trust her. You want the truth?
And you've misread things.
Have I? Really?
Sage has never been in this situation before, so it doesn't matter who her doctor is. I'm going to be anxious.
When you told me that Dr. Anderson was going to be treating Sage, I couldn't believe it because Sage hates that woman. It just seemed like something was off, but then you gave me your explanation and I didn't question it. Now I have a lot of questions, Nick.
Sharon,
why are you really digging for information? Has Sage questioned Anderson's methods? Has she put doubt in your mind?
No, this isn't Sage's fault, so please don't blame her.
Okay, well, am I the one who's at fault because I wouldn't let her see Sully?
No, it has nothing to do with Sully. This isn't what you think it is.
Well, then please help me understand, Nick, okay? We're still family. We still have to look out for Faith together, so just tell me what's going on.
You're right. I can't keep you in the dark any longer.
The Young and the Restless will continue.
Sage is faking it? She isn't...
She isn't insane, not in the least. Sage isn't a threat to anyone, especially not Sully. Look, we maneuvered Sage into Fairview so she could get on the inside and learn as much as she could about Dr. Anderson. Meanwhile, I'm on the outside, getting closer to Sandy, making it seem like I'm vulnerable, trying to get her to open up.
This is just so extreme.
We don't know enough about this woman's history to understand why she has targeted our family. There's something in her past she's determined to keep hidden, and that is the key to understanding why she insinuated herself in all our lives.
And you think that she wants you for herself?
I know she does.
How?
She kissed me.
What?
While Sage was in Fairview, she kissed me. Now, does that sound like a professional therapist who's trying to help me save my marriage?
Oh my God.
Sharon, this woman is not who you think she is. Every bit of advice she ever gave me was meant to undermine Sage and break us apart. Now look, I'm taking a big risk telling you this, but I need you to believe me and believe that everything I have told you is the truth.
Why don't you trust Dr. Anderson?